Hey, what's up, everybody? I just want to let you know now that if you see me looking off to the left, I am actually filming with two cameras because I am going to experiment. So also, if you guys also see two of these reviews, just one of them is edited one way and another is edited with a software that I've downloaded and can't seem to perfect. Anyway, let's get to it. This DB, and I'm about to take you behind the nonsense. So, I have got something special for you guys today. I'm going to tell you about the two fragrances that I wore, one the other night and one that I wore last night. I got a package in the mail, so I'm going to do got a special package in the mail, so I'm going to go ahead and do a first impressions on that, a little comparison. That'll also be my scent of the evening, and I'm going to give my shout outs. So, first things first, what I wore the other night was Hacivat by Nishane. So, I'm just going to tell you something, guys, straight off the top. This is an Aventus clone. It has a barbershop type vibe to it, but it's still an Aventus clone. So what I mean by barbershop is if you can imagine sitting in a barber's chair back in the day. I'm 41. I know barbers used to do it better and different than they do today. But they used to put that tonic and you just felt barbershopped. That's kind of how this comes off. But no matter what, it's still a clone of Aventus. Got the pineapple, got the lemons, got all that stuff in it. Same thing happens with this, with Aventus. I'm a little upset because I actually thought this would do something a little better on me since it smelled a little darker. It did not. After 2 hours of projection, I went nose blind. It happens every time with something that's remotely close to Aventus. I do not appreciate getting a bottle of Aventus with a barbershop vibe. So I know for a fact, because I would catch whiffs of myself, that this lasted a very long time. This is 12 hours. This actually lasted a full-on 8 hours on my skin. I had to get close to smell it, but I know it traveled because somebody said that they smelled it too. I asked, and they're like, yeah, I can smell it clear over there. So it was still on me when I left work, and that was a full 12 hours. So not too upset. I don't think this is going to be full bottle worthy for me, guys. Not upset that I got it, but at the same time, it is what it is. So let's move on. The scent that I wore last night was Lacoste Live. Now, I don't like it. Yeah, it is not a banger for me. This is about a 2 hour projection, and probably only, yeah, it was only 6 hours altogether. Probably only the projection on my skin, so 2 hours only gave me 6 altogether. I'm not too awful upset because I did get this with a swap, and somebody just wanted to throw it in. So I was like, hey, why not? Once again, not impressed I got it. What I wore the last 2 days, man, I wasn't impressed, but I'm hoping, Mr. Travis Gearhart, that what I received today will change my fortune. What did I get today? Well, I got two things. The first thing I got is Dapper Fragrances, and this is their version of Leighton. You guys know DB is a Leighton man. I also want to thank a guy by the name of Josh Bounds. Josh, thank you for the Parfums Vintage. This will be the second Parfums Vintage I've tried, but the first Parfums Vintage that is a clone of Aventus. I had to, guys. Some people have been asking me, have I tried it? DB, will you try it? DB, will you let me know what you think? These are like 4 dudes that are new to this. I am wearing a Ventus out, and I hate a Ventus. But you're my subscribers. I'll do what it takes. Josh, my friend, I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad that all the folks in Mississippi, in your neck of the neighborhood, were safe. My prayers go out to all the ones that were hit by the tornadoes. I didn't want to say anything until I got his package, but thank you very much. So let's move on with the smell test, shall we? Somebody say I second. All right, sounds good. So I am going to spray the Dapper Fragrances version of Layton. Ooh. Atomizer got some spunk. Now we are going to spray the Parfums de Marly. Way better atomizer. Way more costly. Okay, guys, so excuse me. I took a too big a whiff. I'm going to tell you something. Off of first sniff, wow. He said when I talked to him, he was very confident in this fragrance. And I can see why. I'm going to tell you. From first sniff, he's got this bad boy down pat. So I'm going to hold off on my comparisons till I wear it, which will be today. Now, I talked to Travis, and Travis said that he would, I don't think that I've done him very well with the last 2 reviews. I feel like I've been rushed by some of my subscribers because they wanted to know, DB, how close is this? First video I did, they wanted to know, just, hey, can you review it? We need to know, we want to buy some if it's worth it. Then the second one that I got was, hey, DB, can you please tell me how close this is to Sensual Obsessions? And I decided to throw in the Dua along with it just so I can mix it up. And I felt like I just rushed Travis, and I apologized to him, and I said, hey, I'll do this review how you want me to do it. He said, Dwayne, your reviews are fine. They're perfect. They're very honest. He says, I have no problems with them. Do it how you want to. So when I wear this tonight, I'm going to have their version on my left and Layton on my right. That's how I'm going to do it. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for being such good subscribers. I love y'all. If not for y'all, I don't get to have this fun. This is DB, and I just took you behind the nonsense. Have a good one.